heard there is a problem for the millennials.
Big.
George.
Dave, I've lost so much
It's a millennial
sleep.
weight loss program. There's an avocado ban on avocados coming in from Mexico. So
It's a healthy fat, Dave. It's a healthy
I know,
fat.
but I'm just saying millennial avocado toast is toast until we get our avocados back. And so, oh, wait! It's been reversed. That was Friday. On Friday, they lifted the ban. You're going to make it, George. You're going to make it.
This is the best news I've read in a long time.
Because, I mean, you had lost like a half a pound. I know
it was
you
getting
had.
dangerous.
And you didn't have a half a pound to lose.
No.
So
this is wild. So Mexico supplies about 80% of the avocados eaten in the United States. There was a ban, and it's been lifted.
And it's stemming from purported threats to a U.S. inspector in the Latin American country.
Shook a billion.
So the cartel got after a U.S. inspector hanging out down there, gave him a little one-up, and he shuts down $1 billion worth of avocado toast, buddy. I'm just saying, this guy's got power.
I'm in the wrong industry.
What's your son do? He's an avocado inspector, but he actually runs the entire economy of Mexico. $1 billion worth of avocados. So, of course, during the ban...
You thought getting out of debt was a lucrative business.
The mean tweets thing is coming back. During the ban, Kimberly, and I won't read your last name because I don't want people to come after you.
That's not the spirit here.
She might be 12. You never know. She might be 82. And in neither case would we want people to, bother Kimberly.
That's right.
She says, I bet you Dave Ramsey is super stoked about the avocado import ban. He's like, these millennials can't waste their millions on avocado toast anymore. There you go. See, I knew it was coming. I don't know how I got hooked up with that because I don't remember me saying that one.
I don't think you
That was
particularly
another
did.
financial guy out there in the space, and I think it might have been David Bach. I don't remember. But we've always used examples that say, okay, if you cut your spending by just a little bit and invest that, you will end up with money. We've said that long before millennials were born, we said that. And one example was always, if you cut out a cup of coffee, if you quit buying coffee, and then it became Starbucks, $5, right? Now it's with inflation, it's $8, but and then with a latte, it's $26.
It's insane.
And with universal life wage of $42 an hour, it's now $42. And if you Uber it and have it brought in by Uber Eats with the upcharges, it's $62.
This is getting out of hand.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But anyway, a cup of coffee, if you just said, I'm not going to spend that, instead I'm going to let that money accumulate into an investment, turns into money. It's a math example. It's not an actual suggestion that says you become wealthy by not drinking coffee or not eating avocado toast.
That's how millennials took it.
But somebody said... The millennials were, back when we first started, everybody started griping about millennials. The millennial hate thing started, right? Like they're useless. They get participation trophies. They live in their mother's basement. All that stuff that was said about millennials, which is not true, by the way.
No.
But it was, and somebody in the financial world. It really wasn't me, I don't think. If you can find the tweet out there, send it to me. If I did it, I'll own it because I've said some stupid butt stuff. But do you think I said it, James?
No, I think it just was a meme going around that...
No, somebody picked it up off a meme. It was actually a guy said it. I'm positive.
Okay.
And then it turned into a meme, and then it turned into I said it.
It got conflated with you.
Yeah, I said
That's
it.
how
Because I
culture
tell
works.
people to live on less than they make. I tell them not to do foolish spending. And this guy's point was the millennials would be okay if they quit spending their money on avocado toast and put their money in a Roth IRA. And that's, absolutely not true. That doesn't work mathematically. But it's an example. It's a metaphor for control your spending. But then the millennials get all jacked up and entitled, and they're like, well, my avocado toast,
Well, now they buy it to spite you. That's what they do.
Well, I actually like it.
People are hate buying avocado toast.
I never had avocado toast until this whole thing got pinned on me.
It's delicious.
And I actually order it now. But I can afford it, so it's okay.
New headline, Dave Ramsey orders avocado toast.
That's shocking.
That's it.
Can you cover it with gravy? That's what I want to know. But yeah, okay. So red eye gravy, baby. All right. So I bet you Dave Ramsey's super stoked about the avocado import ban. He's like, ha ha, these millennials can't waste their millions on avocado toast anymore.
Wow.
So that's the whole story. Me getting pinned with this thing.
I love the assumption that these millennials have millions, that they're just, I guess, collectively. Collectively, they're spending millions, maybe.
Yeah.
But we do love our avocados. Don't take those away
Well,
from us.
so here's the thing. The mean tweets, we used to have to kind of, when Twitter was young, it was actually a conversation. Now it's just a bunch of trolls.
It's just bots and trolls.
It's deteriorated. It's just it's a pile of trolls. It's a troll pile. And so, but So finding mean tweets in the old days, it was 1 out of 500 tweets or something. But you could do a search.
It's the majority.
Do a search on Dave Ramsey, and you could find mean tweets. All you got to do is open up now. It's not hard at all. Boomer.
It's a fun pastime.
You get anything or every possible name that you can call people. So James, if we're going to do mean tweets, they cannot. We can't violate the FCC rules on words said on the air. So we can't use a lot of them. We'll just have to bleep them.
We can bleep them, and they have to be creative and funny and fun, not just like, oh man,
not just hateful,
not just angry.
Basically, he wants you to be creatively mean. If you're going to be mean, do it in a creative way.
If you want to make the show with your mean tweet, you need to be mean without unbelievable cuss words because we can't use them.
Yeah, that's true.
We're actually on public radio. We'll get fined.
The funniest ones were from the kids in class that were taking your curriculum.
They were forced to go through the curriculum.
Yeah, they're in, because 48% of the classes are teaching our curriculum in high schools now. 48% of the high schools are teaching it. So they're making fun of Dave Ramsey. I go watch these videos. Wish the coach would actually do his job and teach.
And now
he's a coach. He's not a teacher. Yeah.
And now you pass it on to me. I hosted our latest curriculum, so now I get the hate mail.
You get hate mail from
kids
millennials?
Saying this guy's a tool.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
know what
a tool?
happens. I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what a tool is.
Huh.
But, hey.
It's an avocado tool.
Avocado tool. I'll take that. But the kids these days,
avocado toast eating
they
tool.
think they're just posting into the abyss. They don't know that we can see it, especially when they direct message you, right? That's a whole different ballgame.
Well, here's the thing. The problem, it's just the problem with this. I think we're going to see a change in this. I think it's in the air because it's gotten so far out of control. And the problem with this is that, and we kept trying to tell people this in the early days with social media when it first started, especially Twitter, and it's going to come back to bite you because this stuff is forever. Even if you delete the tweet, somebody could have screenshotted it.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you delete the Instagram comment, somebody could have screenshotted it. And so I'm up to I think I've blocked 10,000 people now.
That's impressive.
It was a hobby for a while.
Yeah, you got to automate
I would kind of drink my morning coffee. I block 10 a morning,
That's good.
And it's like...
Pace yourself.
Well, if you're going to cuss me and, all this other stuff, but I...
Well, now it's a medal of honor. I don't know if you know that, but people are excited to get blocked by you, and they hold it up as a badge.
Really?
It's a thing. They brag about it to their friends.
Oh, man.
It's a real thing.
Who knew I could create a different kind of...
It's the only competition they can win, so they like to hold that up. Sorry. Was that too? I'm sorry. I take it back.
That was good.
Take it back.
Zing!
It's a sport
This
today.
is a trophy you actually earned.
Yep. The Blocked by Dave trophy. You can't mount it on the wall, but it's great dinner time conversation. Wow.
Well, I mean, moms and dads that raise kids that say things on the internet that they would never have the backbone to say in person, because you get your face punched in if you said this to someone's face.
Yep.
And so, it's, and I watch them, they're talking about some quarterback or some vaccinated thing on some quarterback or whatever. They're wearing out Aaron Rodgers. They're wearing out whoever. And, as if you stood in that guy's presence, he's the size of not Aaron Rodgers, but I mean,
sure,
he'd have one of his linemen pound you into the ground like avocado toast. I mean,
there it is. Yeah. We got a full circle. So, we came back around.
All right, mean tweets coming up. Not this segment, but soon. James is going to try to collect ones that are actually funny.
James might write some. Be careful.
James,
be careful.
He could get the booth people.
Don't get on his bad side.
The booth folk
might
could
come
write
after
mean
us.
tweets to get back at me for calling them booth folk.
They've got a lot of dirt.
Is coming.
The comeuppance.
You have no idea what's coming on the internet now. This is The Ramsey Show.